Because you will have a man in a relationship, he'll be stingy to his woman, but he'll give everybody else. Everybody else. Everybody else. He will give everybody else. He'll come home, play like he poor. Play like he poor. But then when he get out in there with all his friends, that's where you see all the balling. He get to pulling all the money out. Then credit cards, everybody order 3 drinks, everybody get everything. But then he come home and can't even give his wife no type of money to maintenance herself.
But that doesn't make the man mad.
Yes, that do.
That doesn't make the man
Let me
mad.
tell you why it make them. Let me tell you why it make the man mad. Because your home should be your main priority. Your home should be your first priority before anything, before anybody.
Before anybody.
It shouldn't be nobody that can come and ask you for money. To me, in a relationship and in a marriage, if when I ask you for something you ain't got it, that means you ain't got it for nobody. That means you ain't got it for nobody. If I ask for something and you ain't got it, that means you ain't got it for nobody. You shouldn't have it for nobody. If your wife can't get it or your girlfriend can't get it, you shouldn't have it for your mama. You shouldn't have it for your kids.
That would be a discussion for another day. So you tell me that wives are the final priority. So if your wife can't get it from you, that is the reason why some women will tell you that they are single and they are married, because the way they think.
Let me tell you why.
You understand? This is an emotional topic. But
no, this is not emotional. Let me tell you another. Let me tell you another one.
Okay.
Okay. You got you and your wife.
You don't even want me to say what I want to. Okay.
Yes, you can. You got you and your wife. Y'all got kids. Y'all kids grow up. They out the house, they gone. If you've been ignoring your wife all these years, your kids been growing up and all this stuff, what do you think she's gonna do when them kids out the house? But if you've been supporting and loving her and helping her with them kids, when them kids out the house, what you think she gonna do? You gonna be her main focus. It ain't gonna be nothing that woman ain't gonna do for you. You know why? Because it wasn't nothing that you didn't do to help her out when she was struggling with her and them kids.
Yes, you're not lying, but you know, some people are. You're not lying. You're lying. But what I'm saying is, some people feel single in their marriage. Some people feel single in their marriage. This is my own opinion. Some people feel single in their marriage because they want to be single in their marriage. They don't want to appreciate anything. Anything the man does is all about crime. Anything the man do is all about hatred. So they will be feeling single in a marriage that they're not supposed to feel single in. You understand? So when we say something about when the kids left and the man will feel lonely, or what the lady will do, you are not lying about that. You understand? But it depends. I keep saying it. It depends on how people think.
Most women cheat when they fed the fuck up and they ready to go. If a woman cheat and she's still with you, I guarantee you she ain't trying to sleep with you. She ain't trying to sleep with you because she fed up. She didn't talk to you to death about everything that she wants you to change on how you treat her.
It's like you're talking about yourself here, because the reason why I say is like, because why will you be so sure of what you're, because the way you sound, you are sounding like you will say ask women. Ask women. Women can tell you one thing here and be doing another 10,000.
Just the same way men can. That's
you
why.
Understand? So
that's why you always
are telling me you have moved this thing to another thing, but wherever you go, I'ma come with you.
No, the topics that topic, feeling married and and feeling single, it goes branches everywhere.
It goes
because you have to. That's why I said it's gonna touch each individual. Anybody that look at this podcast view, it's gonna touch them different. You might got a woman over here, her husband just don't never talk to her. You might got a woman over here, her husband can't stop cheating. You might got a woman over here, her husband can't stop hitting her. You might got a man over here, he done everything he can for this woman. It ain't nothing he can do. You might got another man over here, His woman can't stop having can't let go of her ex-boyfriends. It's gonna branch off and go everywhere.
Branch off everywhere. Yeah,
so
we know.
Everybody's gonna be able to relate, but they're gonna be able to relate in their own individual way.
Individual ways.
But it all falls under the same umbrella. Why do people feel single in a marriage? It could go that
but
conversation
do you think,
everywhere.
But do you think now there's something? Do you think that there's a lot of women or a lot of men feeling single in their marriage? What percentage will you give that? As in what percentage?
I'll say like 65% women. I say 65% of married women feel single in their relationship, and I say
5%.
Yeah, and I say with men, I'll say about 35%.
Why do you say women 65%?
Because most women they try.
Are you talking globally?
Yeah, I'm just saying in America, because I don't really know. I can't really speak
about it.
It's just hearing from overseas women. Yeah. But I'm talking about where I've lived, born and raised. I'm talking about here. I say about 65% of women feel single in their marriage, because the first thing a man do when he feels single in a marriage is he finna go start talking to somebody.
When a man, why will you say something about it, man?
Because I only deal with men. I don't deal with women.
You say what women? Yeah, you say okay. You don't deal with women.
I only can talk on a woman's perspective, just like you don't deal with men, so you can't speak on my perspective of a man.
But you are talking about my perspective on women and men, because you said you speak about women that you know women very well. Then you now said you sit with men more, or you...
No, I'm saying women, just like if you was to ask a woman that, she only can give you her opinion on the men that she's had in her life.
Yeah.
Just like you only can give the opinion of the women you had in your life.
Yeah.
See, I'm speaking on, you said in America. I've been living in America all my life. And if you was to have a conversation, like I said, if you was to go out, talk to 10 women, I guarantee you gonna get at least 7 of them women that say they in a marriage and they feel single. Even if you talk to 10 women, you gonna get at least 7 of them women that just say that since they've been married, their husband didn't cheat. Just like you might talk to men, and you gonna get a lesser amount. It's not gonna be the same thing.
But one thing I'm telling you is that when women cheat, they are being so secretive that their left hand won't even know that they cheat. They can't tell nobody. But when men cheat, they tell this person. That is the reason why it looks like men are cheaters. But when you look into it, you will find out that women are the real cheaters, because those men cheating, who are they cheating with?
And who is the women cheating with?
That is what I'm asking.
But my thing is this. But the thing about it is, my grandma used to say, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. When you
if you are giving, no, you don't just cut me short here, because you said something. You've taken all the conversation. You don't even allow me to talk. But now I'm gonna. Yeah, you are just taking every conversation. Yeah, let's take it this way. You said you're gonna give men 65% of cheating. Then you're gonna give ladies.
No, you said 65% of feeling single in the marriage. It's the women 65%.
Okay, yeah. Women is the 65% feeling single. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That is what you said before. But when we talk about cheating, you are giving the same ratio to men, that men are the greater cheater. Then I'm asking, are these men sleeping with or cheating with their fellow men, or is it not the same women men are cheating with?
Now check
so
this.
Why is it not gonna be 50-50?
It's not gonna be 50-50. You know why?
Yeah.
Because everybody that's smart know that there are 10 times, 40 times more women on this earth than men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the reason why men cheat more.
Mm-hmm.
Because men have more, and you got to look at it like this too. Men have more of an option to cheat than women do.
Mm-hmm.
Because majority of the men, you wanted me to take it off anyway, act like on. Majority of the men, you gotta really, nowadays, you gotta look and see if they really even like women. That's why it's a low ratio for women to cheat with, because half of the men are gay. And then you got the ones in a relationship. So that's why I say men have the upper hand when it comes to cheating, because they have a broad variety of women. It's way more women on this earth than men. Way more. For every one man, it's 15 women.
For who is interested in doing that?
It's like.
So don't you know that some men, like, for every man is 15, then some men are not interested in this. Yeah. That is the same way it goes to women. For every woman that has a 15 man, some women might want to have every man.
But it ain't even that. But most men tell it they don't cheat like women. When women cheat because of they didn't got emotionally attached. Men don't cheat for being emotionally attached, because men don't get emotionally attached. Mm-hmm. A man can meet you and y'all can find each other attractive. It wouldn't be nothing for that man to take you home and sleep with you. He don't have to have an emotional connection with you. You will rarely find a woman, unless, like I said, she has just have like a sexual addiction. You will rarely find a woman that will just, here, I'm finna just grab this man right here and take him home and sleep with him. You find a lot of young girls do that. You find a lot of young women do that. But when I say older, if it's an older woman, trust me, if she messing or she finds somebody else on her husband, it's somebody she's been knowing for years. I guarantee it. It's somebody she's been knowing for years. Men can just meet you today. I don't know a lot of women that, you know what I'm saying, that just meet men and just here, I'm finna take them home. Most of the women I know.
But the ladies that go home with this man, what are they thinking?
What you mean, what are they thinking?
You say men usually come, they will just want to meet a girl and go home with them and want to do this with them that same day. Those ladies that want to do same with those men, because those ladies are doing it with the men. Because this is a vice versa situation. So, but what we are saying is very simple. That is the reason why I believe that being in a marriage and being single is a thing, I won't call it of choice, but it's a thing that character brings. Mostly is character, I believe is character. Second, that is my own opinion. I believe that character changes, because there are some things that you just got a woman, some women will tell you, go, the husband, don't talk to them. The husband, what did they do to that man? Not every man is controlling. Not every man is wicked to their wife. Because I know that a lot of people that I've known in life, they are treating their women right. But maybe in the mind of those women, they might be thinking that,
a lot of people be so comfortable with the way that they are, as far as their character, their mentality, the way that they think, that they, like I said, they don't see nothing wrong. They don't see nothing wrong. They don't see nothing wrong with walking in a house and speaking to their spouse one time and jumping straight on their phone, because they've been doing it all their life. They've been doing it for years. They don't see nothing wrong with that. You see, but then if somebody else was to see you do that, they'll be like, why he only come in here and speak to you one time and went straight in the room and got on his phone? Somebody else gonna see it as a problem, but you don't, because you so used to doing it every day. That's just like a man who used to beating on his wife every day. He gonna see it normal if you smack your wife. He ain't gonna say, man, why you do that? He ain't gonna jump or nothing. Because he's so used to doing it. And so when he see the character, it's somebody else, just like a woman who's used to disrespecting her man and calling him out his name, she not gonna care who around when she speak to him like that. Because she don't see nothing wrong with it. She been doing it so long, talking to him crazy so long.
So,
Some people don't see their behavior as wrong because so many people has co-signed with their behavior. Nobody's held them accountable for the things that they do. So they don't think they doing nothing wrong.
so what will you say? What will you say to a woman watching this right now who feel completely alone in their marriage? What will you say?
State your demands. Sit down and have a conversation with your spouse. State your demands on how you feel and stand stern on them. Set boundaries. Because if you don't address it, it's just going to go on. So just stand strong on how you feel. Sit down, have a conversation. State your claims on what you feel is going wrong in your marriage, because if you don't, your marriage is going to end.
And at what point do you think that a lady should say, I can't take it no more, I'm going? So at what point do you want our audience?
When she feel depleted, when you just feel useless and worthless in your own marriage because of the things that's going on. Only you know what's going on in your marriage. This conversation has broadened. It can go anywhere. It has, it's so many things that we have touch points and touch bases on with this conversation. So if the conversation has hit you in any type of way, leave a comment. Let us know what's going on. Let us know if you're married and feeling single. Tell us your story. Maybe we can tell your story on our channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tell us your story. We will tell your story on our channel. So, this is Jb-Arinze TV, where every story matters. And every voice deserves to be heard. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because conversations like this need to reach more people. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share.
And again, if you're feeling single in your marriage, whether you're a man or a woman, leave a comment in the comment section.
I'm still your host, Jb-Arinze. And
your co-host, Shay.
thank you.
Good night.